Oh, mic was off. With another week where I get to forecast charts and put it on the internet for people to see. Not that people have been watching, but yeah, I'm still putting it out there. Because at some point in time, I'll look back at this and be like, what were you doing? And then I'll just be like, you know what? It served as a foundation for where you are currently, so I'm proud of you for keeping on going while you did. Okay, not to take up too much of your time or to start ranting about things that you're probably not going to listen to, let's check the economic calendar. U.S. government data may be impacted by the shutdown. Tentative events are subject to delay, revision, or cancellation. This is in response to last week's U.S. government shutdown and no release of the NFP. We have the FOMC this week, and we also have the NFP in the same week. Expecting a fairly volatile day. Monday doesn't seem to be showing too much. Maybe the government will still be closed. I don't know. But Tuesday, there seems to be a lot of FOMC people making statements and speaking about stuff of the government. That's as much as I know, or I feel like I need to know to head into next week. Then we head to the charts, and gold is just not stopping. What else do I say? It's just not stopping right here, because, yeah, sweep of liquidity, whatever, man. But essentially, new all-time highs on gold. Just keep buying and buying. Like, we're so close to 4,000 right now. I want to show something. Let me show something. It's not anything new. It's not like revolutionary. In fact, I learned this from ICT himself, who is using ICT concepts. Nah, dude, fuck it. Everybody uses ICT concepts in one way, shape, form, or another because ICT himself said that he borrowed the concepts. Some of his concepts come from other people, so essentially you could be using ICT concepts without knowing that they're ICT concepts because they're not really ICT concepts, they're concepts that ICT integrated into his learning. I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. I just said a lot of words right there. Okay, let me find a way to show you guys what I'm seeing right now. Here we go. These are futures. Like, you guys who are in the US probably know about these better than I do. Whoa, 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 why are you trying to dox me, bro? Ah, fuck, it's live. See if I can cut that out afterwards. Essentially, if we look at these future contracts, gold to 4,000 doesn't seem like something that's out of the unexpected. It doesn't feel like something that's unexpected. Why? Because, well, there are already people right now. See these open interest things? That's how many people are trading these future contracts at this moment in time. And we have roughly 900, almost 1,000 people who are buying gold at a price of 4,047. Where the fuck do you think the chart's gonna go over the next couple of months? Because this guy is buying a contract that expires next year. He's buying it right now. Right? When the fuck do you think, where the fuck do you think that gold is gonna go the next couple weeks, maybe months or year? Just something I felt like sharing. So new month started, we broke through the previous old high. Looks exponentially, so it looks like we might be forming a new all-time high in the near future. Let's go down to the weekly chart. Okay, so I thought my phone was ringing. If you go down to the weekly chart, same thing. Like, literally, I could take this off because the chances of price going back to down here. This is just here for reference, to be honest. It doesn't, it's not salient. Salient, he said salient, sounds smart. Anyway, said that, well, not he said, well, it's not really that relevant to current price because we're all the way up here. Why would I worry about something that's down here? And if evidence shows that we could keep going to somewhere over here, which is absolutely insane. Like the price of gold is being inflated, which is crazy, crazy work. So what do you have here? We have a fair value gap and fair value gap. Well, this one's bigger than this one, so like this one would make you think that momentum's slowing down, especially after this like they got progressively smaller. Like this was smaller, this was smaller than this was smaller than this, and then all of a sudden a huge spike to the upside made my analysis wrong. I keep expecting gold to retrace so that they can take more orders before they expand. Them boys are not retracing to nobody. No retreat, no surrender. That's how they're moving. This gap wasn't even used. I reduced the amount of things on my chart, you know. Yeah, I honestly thought they were gonna come back for this level of sell side down here. Hey, what's going on with my mouse, man? I honestly thought they were gonna at least come back and sweep this level of sell side, but turns out they don't need to. There's enough liquidity in the market for them to keep pressing. I don't know, this just looks, but yeah, anyway. Then this gap formed at some point in the week has been traded to. You dig? So let's try a different approach this week on gold instead of expecting it to go down entirely, because it looks like it might come down a little bit, but probably gonna have a new all-time high before we come down. I can't add any more points to this, so I make a new one with 5 turning points. There we go. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, might see retracement into here. Thursday, probably see some bullishness. And then Friday, probably end with a new all-time high because NFP will be released by then. That's what I see could potentially happen in the upcoming week. Even here, move this higher to here. What kind of block is this? It's an order block, one of the new. It's an order block, okay. Don't at me. Or maybe at me, I don't know. Kind of like the attention sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Yeah, that's gold for this week. Moving on to the next pair, let's start monthly chart. JP225. Homeboy is coming through with. Holy shit. Holy shit. This thing is. What the fuck, dude? Like, I've been fucking drawing on this thing for the longest time and it's not even fucking showing. I just realized now, man. Apologies. Sincere apologies. Like, my sincerest apologies. Really, for all of that. And this is live, so I can't exactly redo it. Oh well, let me just show you what I've seen on gold, cause this thing is just going up and up and up and up. Essentially, has been going up since there. Could even take this off, this off. I have less stuff on the charts. This can come up. That's what she said. There's a gap that was actually used. Okay. Potential level of sulfide in case they decide to. But this is my idea for gold in the upcoming week. So let's go to the next pair. But I'll change the visibility on that. Don't think we need this anymore because it's very clear to see that price is not coming back here. Forming another fair value gap here, but this month hasn't ended, so I can't call it a fair value gap yet. And this is all-time highs. Never been this high before, man. I still wish I could say that for real, but yeah. Okay, what do we have here? The weekly, see how we chased into this weekly gap and then pushed up higher into a new all-time high. I cannot change. That looks alright. I haven't marked this block over here because I don't see us coming back. I mean, there is a good chance that we could retrace into there, but I don't see it happening within the upcoming weeks. Not that I know what's going on in Japan, which could actually come up and surprise me, but no, because you can change bias during the week. There's no reason to worry about it. Close, but not really. Change these back to single pixels, because why do they need to stand out as much? Gas. So this is sell side liquidity because we had swing low on either side of it, swing low over there, swing low over there. My final destination was reached by Wednesday, so Thursday and Friday I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and saw a reversal to the upside. Low key looks like we're still in the range. Might come back and retest this actually. So literally just copy. I know that people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's lazy, he's scamming, he's this, he's that." But go do your own fucking analysis if you think that I'm scamming you, lying to you. You have your own charts. Go look at them. Go draw on them. Why the fuck are you bothered about what the fuck I do on my charts, bro? You're not paying me for anything at this moment in time, are you? Just your time. Which I thank you for being here if you are here, but yeah, you're not fucking paying me for shit, dog. Like, why should I worry? And yeah, I'll talk about this while I'm doing Euro. Like I'm seeing people being like altruistic and shit, like being like, oh, I'm trading so I can get back to community and this and that, which is all well and good, but honestly, like a lot of you guys who say that, if there was no money involved, there would be no service. Like, yeah, charge money for your time, but a lot of you wouldn't fucking do it. if you had the option to do it for free, you wouldn't, is all I'm saying. Euro is starting the month still within this range from roughly down here to up here, or down here to up here, whichever way you want to look at it. But we're still in the range of the previous month, waiting to see how this current month plays out. Nothing to mark up on the charts, to be honest, on this level. And then even the fucking trades that you make, bro, like, there was a time I would get pissed off and be like, oh my god, I'm falling behind on this and that. Oh my god, he's not showing withdrawals. Like, yeah, you guys are showing fucking profits, you're showing payouts and shit, but let's be honest, like, this is how trading is gonna work and just everything else in life. You are going to try more than you win. You're gonna make, like, for most things, you're gonna have a lot more trials than you are gonna have wins, and that's just it because humans are not 100%. For example, something like walking, like let's say if you say days walked successfully, right? You probably have a lot of those, but you still have a lot of days that you stumbled, a lot of days that you tripped, a lot of days that you slipped and fell. Those attempts or those stats don't get erased just because you've had a 21-day walking streak without any incident. So again, people posting, talking about like scammers and this and that, yeah, they do fucking exist. But some of us don't even have the fucking time or energy to fucking scam people, so fuck you. Now, let's get back to Euro. The Euro chart. Oh, we have buy-side liquidity on the weekly here now. Not exactly complete yet because we don't have a secondary swing high on this side yet. Hasn't formed. Technically, this is, but isn't. It is buy-side liquidity, but it isn't buy-side liquidity that I should be marking on my charts. In its place, I'm gonna mark this sell-side liquidity down here. Because we have a swing low, and a swing low, which is in between them. Just gonna get sent back a little bit over there. The week ahead. Yeah, I guess. See, inside week. After an explosive week, we had this week, and this was an inside candle. Could expand to either side. However, if you look at this, right? Roughly around this part, 69.90 or 70.00 if you want. Seems to be something that is pushing price upwards continually. Just might give way though in the upcoming week. See what my prediction was. Prediction was bearish. Showed signs of bearishness until Friday, when there was supposed to be an FP, which probably would have shot up somewhere into somewhere here, but that didn't happen because they closed the government down, shut the government down. And it's kind of wild to think that we've organized ourselves to the point where even if the government shuts down, like, services keep going. Like, people still receive the services that they need to receive. Which is a pretty commendable feat, if you ask me. How cool is that? This doesn't need to be here anymore, not just this, because for me seeing it close above the midpoint is invalidation of the PD rate. Here there's no close above it, so you could potentially see more downside. Okay, 5 point. Okay, Monday. It's actually Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. Okay. That's what I see this week, essentially. That's about it. Well, this is it shrinks also. Could just bring this up to here. Why? Because you have a swing low over here to the left, to the right, and then you have a swing low over here to the left. Okay. Alright, so I'm done. Let me see how I've done for time. 21 minutes. Okay, so I'll talk for roughly 4 minutes. Like Loki, this week I took time off from the charts because I was like not feeling it. Well, I had a pretty bad loss on Tuesday, so I was like not feeling it for the rest of the week. Was it Monday or Tuesday? One of the two days. Monday. I think I took a pretty bad loss. Or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. That led to me sitting down and be like, okay, dude, it's not that you don't know how to trade, because trading means you know how to use an application to buy or sell shares and make a profit from it. You know how to do that. Can you be consistent with it? I have been before, which means I'm capable of replicating it now. Just it's not gonna feel or look the same because time has changed, time has passed. Do I know how to analyze a chart? Yeah, I've been drawing on charts for several weeks. I have weeks where I've predicted, where I've analyzed and come to a conclusion that I predicted what the next week was going to do, what the next few days, what the next session, the next few minutes, the next few hours. I'm able to look at a price chart and figure out where a price is likely to be headed over a future predefined amount of time. Well, not necessarily predefined, but in the near future, I can see what price is potentially going to do. Do I have psychology? I have rules, um, checklists, and all that stuff. A journal. So I think I should be fine in that department. Then comes the issue of maintaining why, like being able to continue following those rules even through situations that seem different to when the rules were actually created. Because that's another thing. Like you could have made a rule where you only take 2 trades a day, but that's because you made those rules when you're working a full-time job. Now you're not working a full-time job. Yeah, don't change what isn't broken, but you have more time to potentially take more trades and make more money. Is it a trade-off that makes sense? That's for you to answer. So in my introspection, I stopped and I was like, yeah, I started trading honestly because I was like, okay, this is a way to make money on my phone. Like all I need is a phone with internet connection. I need to put capital into an account and I'm set. Like I can absolutely charge for the phone and I can absolutely make money from anywhere in the world. What I realized is I don't control how quickly I make the money right now. The market does. Because if I set a limit order or a pending order, or even if I just buy at market price, and there's a consolidation this week, my take profit is above current market price by 500 pips. If the market's consolidating, I'm gonna have to wait a week for the market to move. Regardless of how much money I throw at it, regardless of how disciplined I am, or this or that, whatever it is, it's gonna take at least a week or maybe 2 before you see that movement that you're anticipating, that you're expecting, come into fruition. So then, if that's the case, what is the point of me sitting at the charts all day? To manage positions. Why would you want to manage positions actively? It's either to reduce the amount of risk that you have on that trade. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the only reason I would want to manage a trade in real time, just to reduce the amount of risk that could potentially happen from that trade. And and finally coming to peace with that, or coming to terms with that idea. It's like you don't have to sit at the charts all day. Like, dude, being at the charts could even take you like 5 minutes a day, maybe 20 minutes a day at max. This idea of being a full-time trader means that I have to look at every single fucking pair and teach and take brand deals is bullshit. Because most of us want the money so we can go do something else. For me, that's football. And sitting at the charts versus playing football is not the wisest use of time. Sitting at the charts instead of reading a book, instead of drawing, instead of painting, instead of traveling or doing whatever the fuck it is that you want to do is pointless. Because you don't move the markets. But anyway, that's just a couple of things I thought about.